A new dawn, Pope Tagle ascends. The world watched with bated breath as the announcement was made. The anticipation had been building for days, with speculation rife about who would be chosen to lead the Catholic Church into a new era. The choice of Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, a man known for his humility and deep connection with the faithful, was met with widespread acclaim. The air crackled with anticipation. Thousands had gathered in St. Peter's Square, their faces a mix of hope, excitement, and reverence. The square, a historic site of countless significant moments in the Church's history, was once again the epicenter of a monumental event. People from all walks of life, from different corners of the globe, stood shoulder to shoulder, united in their faith and curiosity. A hush fell over St. Peter's Square. The collective breath of the crowd seemed to be held in unison as they awaited the first glimpse of their new spiritual leader. The silence was profound, a testament to the gravity of the moment. It was as if time itself had paused, allowing the significance of the occasion to sink in. From the balcony of the Basilica, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle of the Philippines, now His Holiness Pope, papal name, emerged. His presence was met with a wave of emotion, a blend of joy, relief, and a deep sense of unity. The new Pope, with his gentle demeanor and warm smile, immediately connected with the crowd, his very appearance a symbol of hope and renewal. A wave of cheers erupted, a global chorus of faith welcoming a new shepherd. Flags from various nations fluttered in the breeze, and the sound of jubilation echoed through the square. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated joy, a celebration of faith and the promise of a brighter future under the guidance of Pope Tagle. This was no ordinary day. February 14th, 2025 marked a profound moment in the Catholic Church's long and storied history. It was a day that would be remembered for generations, a turning point that signaled a new direction for the Church. The date itself would become synonymous with change, hope, and the beginning of a new chapter. The first Asian Pope in over 5 centuries had taken the helm. This was not just a significant moment for the Catholic Church, but for the entire world. It was a recognition of the growing influence and importance of the Asian continent in the global religious landscape. Pope Tagle's ascension was a testament to the universality of the Church, a reminder that faith knows no boundaries. The world watched, captivated by the historic nature of the occasion. News outlets from every corner of the globe covered the event, broadcasting the images and sounds of the inauguration to millions. The reactions were overwhelmingly positive, with people expressing their joy and optimism for the future. It was a moment that transcended borders, uniting people in a shared sense of hope and anticipation. Tagle's ascension represented a seismic shift. It was a departure from the traditional European-centric leadership of the Church, a move that acknowledged the changing demographics and the need for a more inclusive and representative leadership. Pope Tagle's background and experiences brought a fresh perspective, one that resonated with many and promised a more connected and compassionate Church. It signaled a departure from tradition, a turn towards the East, a recognition of the Church's growing presence in Asia and beyond. The choice of Pope Tagle was a clear message that the Church was evolving, embracing diversity and acknowledging the vibrant and dynamic faith communities in Asia. It was a moment of pride for many, a validation of their faith and contributions to the global Church. This was a moment pregnant with possibility. The air was thick with the promise of change, of new beginnings, and a renewed sense of purpose. The faces in the crowd reflected this optimism, their eyes shining with hope and anticipation. It was a moment that captured the essence of faith, the belief in a better future and the power of unity, a moment where hope seemed to outweigh uncertainty. The candles held by the faithful symbolized this hope, their flickering flames a testament to the enduring spirit of the Church. It was a reminder that even in times of change and uncertainty, faith provides a guiding light, a source of strength and comfort, a moment that whispered of a new chapter for the Catholic Church. As the dawn broke over the Vatican skyline, it heralded the beginning of a new era. The Church, under the leadership of Pope Tagle, stood at the threshold of a future filled with promise and potential. It was a time of renewal, of looking forward with hope and determination, ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. Sacred rituals, Investiture of Faith. The investiture of a new pope is one of the most profound and sacred ceremonies in the Catholic Church. It is a moment steeped in tradition where the weight of history and the hopes for the future converge. The ceremony is not just a religious event, but a spectacle that draws the eyes of the world to the Vatican. It is a time when the faithful gather in St. Peter's Square, their hearts filled with anticipation and reverence. The inauguration ceremony was a tapestry of ancient ritual and palpable emotion. Every gesture, every word spoken carries centuries of meaning and tradition. The rituals performed are not just for the sake of ceremony, but are deeply symbolic acts that connect the present to the past. The atmosphere is charged with a sense of continuity as the new pope steps into a role that has been shaped by countless predecessors. Cardinals in their crimson robes, clergy from around the world, and thousands of faithful filled St. Peter's Basilica. The site is a testament to the unity and diversity of the Catholic Church. Each cardinal, each member of the clergy, represents a different part of the world, yet they all come together in this sacred space to witness the investiture. The faithful, too, come from all corners of the globe, their presence a powerful reminder of the universal nature of the Church. The air was thick with incense, the silence broken only by the Latin chants that echoed through the hallowed halls. These chants, ancient and unchanging, create a bridge between the present and the past. They are a reminder of the Church's long history and its enduring traditions. The scent of incense, rising in delicate spirals, adds to the sense of the sacred, enveloping the congregation in a cloud of reverence and devotion. The conferring of the pallium, a woolen band symbolizing the Pope's authority and his role as shepherd, was a moment of profound symbolism. This simple yet powerful gesture signifies the new Pope's acceptance of his responsibilities. The pallium, made of lamb's wool, is a symbol of the Pope's duty to care for his flock, to guide and protect them. It is a reminder of the pastoral nature of his role, a role that is both spiritual and administrative. Pope Tagle received the pallium, its weight a reminder of the immense responsibility he now carried. As he accepted this symbol of his new office, there was a moment of solemn reflection. The weight of the pallium is not just physical, but symbolic, representing the burdens and challenges that come with the papacy. Yet it also signifies the support and guidance that the Pope will provide to the faithful. The fisherman's ring, a symbol of St. Peter's authority, passed down through generations of popes, was placed on his finger. This ring, engraved with the image of St. Peter casting his net, is a powerful symbol of the Pope's role as the successor to the Apostle Peter. It signifies the continuity of the apostolic tradition and the Pope's authority within the Church. The moment the ring is placed on the new Pope's finger is one of the most significant in the investiture ceremony. Each ritual spoke of continuity, of a legacy that stretched back centuries. The investiture ceremony is a powerful reminder of the Church's long history and its enduring traditions. Each gesture, each word is steeped in meaning, connecting the present to the past. The rituals performed are not just for the sake of ceremony, but are deeply symbolic acts that reaffirm the Church's commitment to its mission and values. Yet there was a palpable sense of change in the air. The investiture of a new pope is always a moment of transition, a time when the Church looks to the future while honoring its past. Pope Tagle's investiture was no different. There was a sense of anticipation, of hope for what his papacy might bring. The faithful gathered in St. Peter's Basilica and around the world watched with bated breath, eager to see how this new chapter in the Church's history would unfold. Tagle's presence, his warm smile and humble demeanor, hinted at a new era for the papacy. His approachability and genuine warmth were evident to all who witnessed the ceremony. As he moved through the rituals, there was a sense that he would bring a fresh perspective to the role of Pope. His humility and compassion resonated with the faithful, offering a glimpse of the kind of leadership he would provide. The investiture of Pope Tagle marked not just the continuation of a centuries-old tradition, but the beginning of a new chapter in the life of the Church. The people's Pope, joy and apprehension. As Pope Tagle greeted the crowd, a wave of excitement rippled through St. Peter's Square. Cheers erupted, tears flowed, and a sense of joy filled the air. Here was a pope who seemed to embody humility, a leader who connected with the people. Cardinals, many of whom had known Tagle for years, expressed their admiration. They spoke of his theological brilliance, his pastoral heart, and his unwavering commitment to the poor and marginalized. Yet amidst the jubilation, there were whispers of concern. Some traditionalists worried about Tagle's progressive views. His emphasis on dialogue, his openness to different cultures and faiths, made some uneasy. Change is never easy. The Catholic Church, with its long history and traditions, was entering uncharted waters. A shepherd of Asia, Tagle's journey of faith. Luis Antonio Tagle's journey to the papacy was anything but ordinary. It was a path filled with devotion, service, and an unwavering commitment to his faith and his people. Born in 1957 in Manila, Philippines, he was the son of a devout Catholic family. His parents instilled in him the values of compassion, humility, and a deep sense of community. Growing up in a bustling city like Manila, young Luis was exposed to the vibrant culture and the stark realities of life in the Philippines. His faith, nurtured from a young age, would become the defining force in his life. From his early days, he was drawn to the church, finding solace and purpose in prayer and religious study. His family's regular attendance at Mass and their active participation in church activities further deepened his spiritual foundation. Tagle's theological journey was marked by a deep commitment to social justice. He pursued his studies with vigor, always seeking to understand how his faith could be a force for good in the world. His academic pursuits took him to prestigious institutions, where he honed his understanding of theology and its practical applications in addressing societal issues. He spoke out against poverty, championed the rights of migrants, and called for greater environmental responsibility. His speeches and writings resonated with many as he highlighted the interconnectedness of social issues and the need for a holistic approach to solving them. Tagle's advocacy was not just theoretical, he was actively involved in grassroots movements and initiatives that aimed to bring about tangible change. His work with Caritas Internationalis, a confederation of Catholic relief organizations, brought him face to face with human suffering and fueled his passion for social change. Through his involvement with Caritas, Tagle traveled to various parts of the world, witnessing firsthand the devastating effects of natural disasters, conflict, and poverty. These experiences reinforced his belief in the power of compassion and the importance of global solidarity. Tagle's rise through the ranks of the Church was meteoric. His dedication and leadership did not go unnoticed, and he was appointed as the Archbishop of Manila. This role placed him at the forefront of the Catholic Church in the Philippines, where he continued to advocate for social justice and the well-being of his community. His charismatic presence and eloquent speeches made him a beloved figure among the faithful. He served as Archbishop of Manila, President of Caritas Internationalis, and Prefect for the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples. Each of these roles came with its own set of challenges and opportunities, but Tagle approached them all with the same unwavering commitment to his faith and his mission. His work with Caritas Internationalis in particular allowed him to bridge the gap between the Church and the wider world, fostering a spirit of cooperation and mutual support. Each role honed his leadership skills, his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Whether he was interacting with local communities in the Philippines or attending international conferences, Tagle's empathy and understanding shone through. His ability to listen, to offer comfort, and to inspire action made him a respected leader not just within the Church but on the global stage. His journey of faith continues to inspire many, reminding us of the profound impact one individual can have when guided by compassion and a steadfast commitment to justice. Voices of admiration, reflections on a humble leader. Father Name, a close friend and confidant of Pope Tagle, shared his insights. He is a man of deep prayer and profound humility. He leads not with authority but with gentleness and compassion. Sister Name, who worked with Tagle in Manila, added, "He has a gift for listening. He sees the dignity in every person, regardless of their background or beliefs." These sentiments were echoed by many who knew Tagle personally. He was remembered for his infectious laugh, his love for karaoke, and his ability to connect with people on a human level. Professor Name, a theologian who had studied under Tagle, remarked, "He is a brilliant scholar, but his true strength lies in his pastoral heart. He understands the challenges of the modern world and is not afraid to engage with them." Please subscribe to our Channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.